Welcome back. Soldiers giving back to soldiers has been a 68-year-old tradition of the Army Emergency Relief Program. Locally, Fort Hood has assisted numerous soldiers and families with their finances through offering interest-free loans and in some cases grants during challenging times. On-track reporter Angie Malone was at their kickoff luncheon at Club Hood. Here's more.
It's been dubbed a commander's program, and March is the start of Army Emergency Relief's campaign to raise funds to assist soldiers and families with financial needs.
It doesn't matter how much the cost is. It doesn't matter how many times soldiers and families come to AER to get assistance. We are there to provide that financial assistance.
30% of interest-free loans come from the Command Referral Program, which has gained popularity.
By your leadership, provided great advantage to the soldiers and families here at Fort Hood through the Command Referral Program. I use Fort Hood as the model for how the rest of the Army ought to implement their Command Referral Program.
Fort Hood leads the way nationwide with 62%.
But last year, 72,000 soldiers and family members of the United States Army took advantage of Army Emergency Relief to the tune of $79 million. Here at Fort Hood alone, we dispersed over $7 million to soldiers and their family members. And here at Fort Hood, we raised almost $475,000 to support that.
AER Director Foley spoke at the luncheon about how multiple deployments affect soldiers and their families, including his own children, who also serve in the military.
But it's all oriented towards the purpose of the United States Army, which is to fight and win our nation's wars. But I know it has an impact. I know it has an impact on your individual families. It has an impact on the families of those soldiers that you lead.
Major General Grimsley urged soldiers to speak to each other about AER and explain how help is available.
Sometimes they go through a rough patch. Sometimes they need a little bit extra for college tuition or to get somewhere or get home on emergency leave or some kind of problem. You just never know exactly when that's going to be. And that's where Army Emergency Relief helps all of us, everybody in here.
General Foley just extended the deadline for scholarship applications to April 1st, and every wounded warrior receives an automatic $200 grant from Army Emergency Relief.
The resources are there. We have never denied any soldier or family member financial assistance because we didn't have the resources.
Reporting from Fort Hood, Angie Malone, 3 Corps Public Affairs.